Hello everyone, this is Matt with Storm Central. Today is August 2nd, 2011. It's around 12:19 Central Daylight Time. We're gonna start getting things going here. I woke up a little late today because I was out till 3 a.m. covering Emily 2011 with some other viewers here that we started the page on, which we'll check on in a different broadcast here. Alright, we have a severe weather situation setting up for us today. Let's take a look at the model data for today. This would be the NAM forecast for the Cape values, and we see the darker reds here on this chart is where you have the more instability in the atmosphere. We had some showers and thunderstorms roam through portions of Wisconsin. If that doesn't destabilize, we could not see some showers and thunderstorms in Wisconsin. So we may be clear for in Wisconsin if we don't see that destabilization, and if the line makes more of a north to northeast fashion rather than a linear line here. But we'll go more on that in a little bit. It's 3 hours in. We're going to take a look at another 3 hours here. And as you can see, anywhere from Chicago over definitely into Iowa is where the air mass is very destable right now. It's in the mid to upper 80s in most of Chicagoland right now, and it's expected to get into the 90s into the rest of the day. So we're forecasting a 95 here in the Chicagoland area. So the air mass is very destabilized. We have hot Gulf moist air streaming northward. This is a classic, almost a March-May setup here, as you got a cold front, draping cold front, warm front up top. You got the low pressure here in Canada. You got Gulf moisture wind streaming northward. So this is very easy to forecast a severe weather setup for this portion of the area. Going into the shear forecast, excuse me. This is one of the things we like to look for tornadoes area mass here. And we're looking at, this would be the major tornado forecast in for portions of Wisconsin. I'm forecasting around Sheboygan into Milwaukee. Seeing the biggest threat, not even a huge threat for tornadoes, as most of the things like to put it there. But that would be the rock model. The NAM is not, as bringing that a little farther south. Looking at the NAM forecast, also the GFS puts this more in the Chicagoland area, but as you can see into Iowa, portions of Wisconsin areas here, seeing the best chance, this would be the lifted index, another thing we like to see for tornadoes. In this area, seeing Madison, Wisconsin area, all where this line is about to take shape. Alright, keeping that all in mind here, we're going to go through let's see if we can zoom this. I guess I can't. I did get Google Chrome to help with my spelling here, so we should be good. Alright, this is 11 p.m. going into 2 a.m. This would be going through right now. That would be 11 o'clock going through Wisconsin in 2. And then you see a line start to develop around 5 o'clock. That would be out by Dubuque. Into Madison, Wisconsin, and that will fall southward by 8 a.m. and it's into Chicago. It's into Kalamazoo, stretching all the way into Michigan areas, as you can see over here. I'm not sure if you can see the mouse. That would be the linear, or the line, that's showing that would be more of a north to northeast line like I was thinking here. And that would be going into 11 o'clock into portions of northeast Indiana, also falling into Lansing, Michigan, getting into Detroit. Going into 2 a.m., this line starts to die out. Now we're looking at more like a heavy rain producer for portions of Ohio. I'm not seeing much of a severe forecast for much of Ohio, but we'll keep an eye on that as the day progresses. Here, 5 a.m., this is about gone. Alright, with keeping all this in mind here, let's go to the national radar. This would be the GR software here. We're going to fly right in to where the storms are right now. We have severe thunderstorm watches in effect. This would be, see, all this is helping not to destabilize the atmosphere. As you can see in Chicago, Davenport areas, Grand Rapids, probably will get some of that showers and thunderstorm activity, so that will limit your severe weather threat. As cloudy skies, temperature will drop, that will help stabilize the atmosphere. My forecast for the biggest severe weather threat today would have to be into portions of southern Wisconsin, where we will not be seeing any rain or cloudiness. Northeast Illinois, northern Illinois, into extreme eastern Iowa, Indiana, northern Indiana, and the very tip, I would have to say, of Iowa, that would be from this area on north, on also into southern Michigan. As we'll see, basically a linear line develop south of Alpena here, go all the way down into portions of Muskegon, into Rockford area, into Davenport. Could even be more like this in Traverse City. We'll have to see how this line develops. Any of these storms could do a brief spin up of a tornado, which could happen in any of these areas, but no severe tornadoes for none of these areas is looking like a greatest threat. Dr. Forbes has a Torcon out for northern Illinois a 3, southern Wisconsin a 3, and I believe northern Indiana a 3. So basically very low Torcons for today, but 3 is not nothing here. Let's check out the storm prediction and outlook here. Let's put that into effect. Got a slight risk for today. Right now, this majority area in Wisconsin or northern Wisconsin here looks to be for right now, as these storms with this linear line will likely miss Wisconsin. So right now, this portion of Wisconsin is for right now with that severe thunderstorm watch box out till don't think that's right. 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Yes. So we got about an hour, I believe, on that. I don't know if that's correct. We'll have to check on that. Tornado condition here, as I was stating, this looks like to be the biggest threat. Portions Milwaukee, Kenosha area, into Sheboygan, Port Washington area for the best tornado chance. Chicago also a little low chance, but could see a brief spin up. That's about it. Mostly, this looks to be damaging winds, making the main threat up to 70 miles an hour. Hail also not that high, but we have definitely a big wind threat with that 30% hatched area in all these areas. That looks to be the main threat with these lines that come through. Alright, I'm going to go to my forecast now. Like I was stating, that would be the best tornado chance. Milwaukee, Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Sheboygan, Whitehall. That area looks to be the biggest threat for tornadoes. And then into tonight, in that red area, that would be a severe thunderstorm risk. Madison, Dubuque, Chicago, Rockford, Portage, Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana, portions of Detroit, and that one section of Ohio for severe weather. Bottom line for today, everyone, these storms will be developing around between 5 and 8 p.m. So this line will start in Dubuque all the way from probably Alpena here, maybe Traverse City here, and develop, and this will be the main threat is damaging winds and hail. We're looking at timing for Chicago between 5 and 8 p.m., going through northern Indiana between 7 and 11 here, and this line will just continue eastward as it slowly dies out. Once again, this has been Matt, Storm Central. Stay tuned for the latest, as if you would go into Thursday into Friday, what's brewing in the Caribbean over there, that would be Tropical Storm Emily here. As 5:08 a.m. we have Emily over the Atlantic here. Will she go into Florida? Will she stay off coast? Everyone tune in to Emily 2011 Facebook page here. Let's type it up, get it on real quick. And this is everything you need to know about Emily, updating 33 minutes just to go here. So stay tuned for Storm Central for the latest on severe weather for today, and stay tuned to Emily 2011 for any of the forecast changes with Emily.